Well, hi guys. Welcome. In Tropico 6, we are starting the Tropicoland mission. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go through and just do some generic constitution stuff here real quick. Just keep it real simple. And I'm not sure. The only thing I really want to change at this time is probably the ecology. I'm going to change it to economy first. So that's going to help with our industry buildings. Because in the beginning of this, we're going to really want to try to build up our industry very, very quickly. Okay. So I'm going to confirm those changes. And here we go.
It is time to realize your fondest dream. No, not that one. Tropicoland, Presidente. Your very own theme park.
So this is going to be a heavily tourist-based mission here. We need to increase our amusement, and we need to increase our number of tourists.
A theme park, Presidente. With
have a research lab. Okay. So now I'm going to hit pause now that we've gone through all those starting little pop-ups. And very important, we want to check and see what we have, because we're starting off with quite a bit of stuff. And we're starting off in the we're all the way in modern times. So we've skipped colonial, we skipped world wars, we skipped cold wars. Those are all done for us. But yet we don't have any research for the stuff that we normally would have already researched by the time we get to the modern age. So that is going to cause us some problems. We're definitely going to want to start researching stuff right away. So first thing I want to do is put down some libraries. I am a little cash limited at the moment, so I don't necessarily want to put down a research lab just yet, because the price that it's going to cost to put one of those down. If I can find where it is. Okay. So here's the libraries. Research lab is right here. So first I would need to unlock it and then place it. So minimum $16,000 just to put one of those down. That's quite huge. This is only going to be, I want to put 2 of these down, and that's going to be about $6,000, $7,000. So I'm going to throw a couple of these down right away. I'm going to try to put them somewhere out of the way.
We'll have the crucial answer soon.
But not too out of the way. So I think maybe right here, I'll put one there, and I'll put one here. And I want to add like some beautification in between here. So I'm going to put a couple of these guys down. Let's go ahead and connect the road here. All right, so next thing I want to do, let's check out buildings that we do have. So traffic, we have some wind turbines, so we are producing some energy. Couple construction, couple teamsters. I'm going to want to add more teamsters pretty quickly. Get to ride. Okay, so this is one of those. Let me go to it. That's that basically. It takes people up and down, like in the mountains and stuff. And we got a little cocktail bar up there for them to go and hang out at. A little cabin. All right, so food. We only have pineapple corn. And a pineapple plantation. We do have one coconut harvester. We have one automatic mine, which is giving us aluminum. Aluminium, however you'd like to say it. And it looks like that's our only mine. So we are going to want to put down some of the basic stuff like mines. Shipyard is going to need some planks, so we need to build that industry up. Juicery is going to need pineapple and banana, so we want to make sure we put down some pineapple and banana farms. Textile mill is going to need cotton and wool. And then leather and cloth. So it looks like this might be the only one that's actually producing. Because I know, I'm pretty sure we don't have the... What do we need here? Yeah, the logging camp and the lumber mill in order to get our boats producing. So that is one of the first things I do want to do because boats can be a really good export. So right now, let's go ahead and set down a couple logging camps and then lumber mill. Okay, we're going to do that right there, right around here. There's one of our Teamsters office. I'm going to change this right away. And I'm going to hold down control so I change all of them at once and hit loose load limit. I am going to hit control and spend $5,000 to add a second shift to both of the Teamsters office, which is going to add 6 job positions per little building here. So we're doing that, and now we are down to a little under $60,000 here. So we do want to be very careful with our money starting out. I want to make sure before I hit play that I have everything set up for success. So I'm going to open the trades. I do want to at least open 1 or 2 of these. And then let's go back and let's check and see what's going on here with the industry. Juices. Juicery needs banana and pineapple. And I have a pineapple. I have 2 pineapples, so I need a banana. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... First off, I'm going to check where my mines are. Where my mining stuff is. So there's a gold up here. There's a gold right there. And there's... uranium. I'm going to put down uranium right now. Mine uranium right here. And I'm not doing the automated mine for this just yet because of the price. The cost of putting one of those down is a little much at the moment. So I'm just going to start with the... and then I can always upgrade later. So I'm going to start with these cheaper ones right here. Just so I can get the industry started and going. And I also do want to think ahead of like how I'm going to be placing these. Where's the best spot? Because right now I'm only putting 1 down. I could put 2. I could put possibly 3. It doesn't look like in this one I could get 3. Because of just this space that's that I'm allowed here for this. So kind of keep that in mind. Give yourself some room for future building. All right, let's see. More mines, more mines. We're going to put more mines. Okay, so. See, that's where coal is. I do want to mine some coal. We have 1 mine over there. Here's coal over here. That's a good spot for coal. Right there. Oh, well. Might have to put it back here because there's a little cliff. I might be able to get 2 in here if I can swing it. I'm going to try to shove that there in the corner. Alright, so I've got gold, aluminum, coal. I want iron. Oops, iron. Right there's an iron. Kind of want it to be in as convenient a place as possible. So here we go. We'll do iron right there. And this is not super convenient right here, but what you gonna do? Let's just make this come all the way up here. And then we'll connect everything down here. Okay, so next, I want to place some plantations here, and I want to kind of fit in as many as I can. There we go, plantation. So this is where it gets a little tricky, because you want to make sure you're putting these in the most effective way possible. So for instance, rubber would be best over here. Cotton would be best over on this side. Coffee is best over on this side. So, and would be no good right here in the middle. So you kind of want to get a good idea where kind of everything needs to go, so you don't have to delete and kind of redo it. Sugar definitely needs to go over here. Pineapple can go right anywhere, pretty much over here. I can start with that right over here, I think. And I kind of want to try to get as many things as possible here in this blue little circumference here. Banana. We'll throw corn over here. Sugar. We're going to put that right here. I'm going to push it back a bit. Sugar there. Cocoa. We'll put you there. Tobacco. Wait. I think rubber is the one that needs to go over here mostly. Tobacco is good here. Coffee kind of has to go over here. Cotton can go like over here a little bit. Okay, did I get everything? 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Well, I have 9 down, so I think I got them all. So now we just want to connect these to the roads and get them built really quickly. As quickly as we can. So I kind of want these built first. So I'm going to put these on high priority. And then while I'm at it, I want to put some more ranches down. We're down to about 34,000. So I'm just definitely keeping an eye on our money here. I'm going to try to fit these in where they will do the best good. Like over here is a good spot for some of these. Okay, let's get in a little llama. That's not going to be the best place. I'm going to scooch in here so that I can connect the road. Let's connect all these guys up. And no, mine. Ranch. Did we do a goat? Let's do a goat. All right, so that's pretty good. Before I move on from this little area, I do want to add like a tavern, some basic amenities for these people so they don't have to run away and try to get their faith and entertainment. So you don't want them having to leave their job and then go all the way down here to find some entertainment. You know what I mean? Because then it's going to take them a long time to get back to their job, and it's just not as efficient. So we're going to try to entertain these guys over here as best as possible. Put a chapel in. And I think for now that's probably good. I do want to put in maybe... Yeah, I'm going to do a newspaper right there, and I also want to do a newspaper down here. Because we can start making money from the newspapers as well. Okay. I I do want to put in another Teamsters office, kind of close to here. That's a good spot. All right, so now we're at about 17,000. I might want to add in some more touristy stuff now. So we have one hotel, we have a little Caribbean, or excuse me, Cabana Village and beach resort. So I just want to look and see what we've got, how much it's going to cost if I feel that that's a good tourist port. We definitely want to make sure we have a tourist port. So hotels can be $4,000, another hotel. So we might put in one more hotel, maybe up here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick you right there. And entertainment, definitely want to try to give them some more entertainment. Like the snorkel bay is really good. Snorkel bay for these guys. And is there a closer spot? No, I'll just do one snorkel bay. Which reminds me, I do want to put down Fisherman's Wharf as well. So yep, let's put that there. Here we go. Do a couple of these. Okay, so now we're down to only 7,000. Now, I do want to be really stingy with what I do next. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything before I hit play and make all this start going. So really quickly, I'm going to double check the almanac again, check my resources and everything that I have. Some houses, media. We do have a high school. We do have a bus stop, so I might want to check later where that bus stop is at, where it's going to. Juicery. Okay, so juicery, we should have put down a banana and a pineapple, so that should be working. Cotton and wool, we put down some ranches for that. Shipyard should be going. So what I might want to do now is start looking into maybe a rum distillery would be good. Yeah, I think a rum distillery would be all right. So I'm going to put that up here somewhere. Maybe here on the edge. Oh, it'd be lovely if I could find... Oh, right here. Yes. Perfect spot. Okay. All right. So now we're going to hit play and we're going to get all these built. And as soon as these get built up here, I'm going to change the work mode. And let me just go ahead and quick build so I can show you. Okay, so I'm going to change the work mode here to for all of these to multicultural, and that's very important because what that's going to do is it's going to keep the ground here from degrading over time. And you definitely, even though it's going to decrease the efficiency here, as you can see, by 40%, it's more important to keep the integrity of the land for longer than to go for that, keep that 40% and then, let the land degrade. And then none of these will be worth anything in about like maybe 5 years because it does go that fast. So definitely want all these changed. And same with the ranches. Let me quick build that so I can show you the work mode here. That we want to change all of them to pasture prohibition for basically the same reason. So let me hit fast forward here. Okay, so now all these got built. I'm going to hit pause. And I changed all those work modes. And we're getting a lot of other things are getting built up now too. One quick thing, I did get a pretty good freighter in. So the next thing I want to make sure that I get is the commando garrison for sure. That's important. I'm going to put that right there. As well as the pirate cove. Alright, let's hit play. And fast forward that. Alright, I'm going to change that to this. So this can become a tourist attraction. And then the base fee is set to $4. It does decrease the service quality a bit, but we can always counter that by bumping up the budget. Fix that. Okay, so I want these built next because this is kind of a high priority industry here that I want to get built. So right now the boats, nothing's happening with the boats. So I need that to bring in money. Alright, so now we just need workers over here. And they're going to slowly start populating here.
And stresses that it's categorically not piracy when it's sanctioned by the state.
So, okay, our libraries should have gotten built. Okay, we got one built. The other one, we do need to get that built. But I do want to start going in on some of this research that we need. Church fee is one for sure. Employee of the month wouldn't be bad. Circus is good. State loans, definitely. Free wills, wealth tax. Let's see. And Speedway. All right, so those are going to help us. All of these are going to help us sort of bring in money with the efficiency of the roads, wealth tax, state loans. I'll be able to take out a state loan and it'll give me a boost of money.
I'm authorized to say, good news, Presidente.
Okay.
We've passed a new directive.
Yes, we
but
do
I'm
need
afraid it requires your total
to build an
compliance.
embassy and to start inviting all of the superpowers. So I will go ahead and say yes to that one. And let's see, where's the... So the embassy is here. I have enough money to unlock it, but I do not have the money to build it just yet. But at least I can unlock it. Okay, Pirate Cove has just been built, so I'm going to change the work mode to on Dead Man's Chest, which is going to decrease the mission time, possibly kill some of them, but I mean, you're a pirate.
Your eyes are on the future, and that future flows through my R&D department. With some help from your treasury, we'll keep on trying.
So these dual
Some of our
demands
biggest
are going to
wins
be a
are
bit of a
total
hassle
options.
because
All
for them to be
research
starting
and
off this
development, but
early
it's
in the
tax-deductible.
mission,
But you can't
I can't
listen to
really do
people who
them.
believe that trying is good enough. You
So
have to win,
I'm in the
Presidente.
negative.
With
I
my
can't do
request,
either of these. I'm not
know
going to
we'll
change the Constitution at this point. So my best bet is just to discard this, because if I do accept one of these and then I don't do it for like a year or however long, 143 days, if that passes, I will start to get threatening demands that I will have to do, or else it will really hurt me. And if I, unfortunately, I'm going to have to accept the negative impact of discarding this one. So we may have to do that with a couple of these going, starting off here on this island. So we got some high schools. I don't necessarily need everybody going to high school. So I might actually want to cancel one of these slots. So to do that, what I did was I hit the right mouse button. So right mouse button to fire the guy, and then right mouse button to close a slot. So I think that's enough. You know, I don't need everybody going to school right now. All right, Pirate Cove is built. Let's send them on a mission. So kind of what I want to do is I both want to get the rescue money and the treasure hunt going, because we need people coming to the island to work, and we need blueprints, regime tools, and also you can also get money or raid points from this one. So it's kind of a crapshoot with that, but it's not a bad one to do. So I'm gonna just kind of do a couple of these back and forth.
You may have noticed new experimental surveillance drones outside your windows. Do not be alarmed. The drones attack when they sense fear.
Do not be intimidated by my vast fortune, Presidente. My servants.
Okay, import trade route with the Middle East. We can do that. We don't have any trades going right now. We have 3 trades routes open. So we need is the Middle East. So that's basically I looked for this little icon here. We need to import something from them. And cars would not be a terrible one to import. So yeah, let's import those. I can always export them again. So I'm going to import those, and then I'm going to look for some exports that we can do here. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. I can immediately export the cars once I get them in. And it looks like I would break even from that trade if I wanted to do that. We aren't you want to make sure you don't accept trades that you're not, able to produce. We are not currently producing canned goods. So I don't want to take that one. We're not doing electronics. We're not yet doing jewelry. We are doing juice. So I do want to take this. And I might want to do... It's a little too early to do this middle one here. Although I do kind of want to do it. Yeah, because I think the juice is producing pretty quickly. And what I really need at this point is for our relations to go up. So if you can see here. If I do this small one, I can get +5 relations for... what is this? China? So for China, I can get +5. However, it's going to do -2 for all these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys right there. If I do the middle one, I'll get +8, but this one doesn't go up. This stays -2. So it's kind of a little bit a better deal if you can do it quickly. If you don't want it sitting there for years and years and years and you can't fulfill the trade, because that's just a waste, basically. So I'm going to watch this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch it and make sure it's going to get fulfilled fairly quickly. And if not, I might have to cancel it. We got cars, juice. And let's see what else we are. We could do rum. Let's see. We could do juice again, but I don't want to do juice again. We could do gold. Who are we doing? We got them, China, and whoever that other guy is, Middle East. So I could do gold here with the EU. And I would keep that one small too, because we're not producing that very fast either. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. So hopefully those will get fulfilled fairly quickly and they don't get stuck. I just want to check the gold here. I do want people coming in here and working here. So I want to either hire them or try to boost the budget. We've got both libraries going. Let's see if we have researched anything yet. We have researched church fee. Okay, so I want to close that now and go to edict. And I'm going to add... I can't add church fee yet because I don't have enough money to enact it. But once I do want to enact church fee. Alright, this still isn't getting built. Is everything else built? Why isn't this getting built? Yeah, let's put it on high priority.
In a hard-hitting expose, Canal Uno exposes the truth about the commandos. They do wear underwear. It is unwise to go to war without it.
Okay. Here's an issue we don't want to look into because this little icon means that we are not getting in any storage. So it's not producing any rum. So there we go. We just got a little bit of sugar in. And now, so it could be just because we don't have enough workers, which obviously that is the case. And it seems to be the case all up here. Not a lot of workers coming up to work here. So to counter that, I'm going to boost the budget, kind of entice them to come up here and grab these jobs. I might also want to try to put in some houses for them. Let's throw in maybe a bunkhouse or two. Give them somewhere to live. As you can see, they're starting to build shacks and stuff over here. So we'll throw in a couple bunkhouses, and we want... yeah, we want all of these businesses to really be full of workers. So sugar is going to be very important. As you can see, I've just got a really good freighter in, so we're up 17,000. So I am going to spend the money now on, where are you? On a hydroponics plantation. Hydroponic plantation. And I'm going to do it for sugar. And I'm just going to stick this down here. And make that high priority build because I really want sugar being produced as quickly as possible, and this is going to be slow to get people working up here. They might work here a little bit better because it's like a bit of a better job. It's like high school. Yay. High school job. So. All right. While we have some money, I also would like to put in some things that are really going to help us out. Like the ministry. Surprisingly enough, that is going to help us. And I want to put this... it's going to get real tight in here. So I want to be very precise with where I want to put some of this stuff. And not to like mess up. Like over here we have the coconut harvester. If I put stuff here and I knock down all these trees, the coconut harvester would not have any trees to harvest. So let's upgrade this one as well. That's gonna do it because now we're down. We're negative 7,000 now. So once this gets built, I'm gonna tell you why I wanted this one to be my next building. So let's fast forward.
So, you know that math is the secret language of the universe, and algebra is the graffiti of reality.
All right, so we just got this guy built, and the reason why I wanted that is because this is going to help us to bring in some money for our, let's go to the ministry menu. So this is going to help us bring in money for our social.
A few opportunities came.
Okay, so we just got this built, and I'm going to show you why I wanted this next. So we're going to open the ministry menu and go down to Department of Defense, and we are going to hire a broker candidate. And down there below, you can see once we hire them, we'll get some $75 per month for our Swiss bank account. So we're going to hire him. Click and hire. And then same with the Department of Economy. Hire the broker candidate. And same with the Foreign Affairs. So the other two, not as important because we don't have broker candidates. Now, these will do other things if we want, like increase job quality. I usually always pick this one because the other ones are not so So I'll hire that person, and then this one is another one that's kind of like So I'm not even going to bother with that one. All right, so now as time goes on, we're going to start getting Swiss bank account money from that, and then we can use the broker. Right now we have 0 Swiss bank account money. But once we start getting in more, we'll start to go here, and we can use this for, you know, unlocking colleges or whatever they offer here. So, and we can also change Swiss money into real money if we need that, or knowledge or raid points or whatever. So it can really come in handy. So if I wanted to get an extra 2,000, I could do some of the missions here that the broker is requesting, such as Sabotage Middle East, which I don't necessarily want to do. So I'm going to discard that one, but unfortunately that means I have to wait for a new request to come in. So we'll come back to that. All right, I'm going to hit play. And let's see where we're at. We've got this guy's all, see that filled up real quick with workers. And now we're producing sugar really fast. Now, the reason why I didn't do all hydroponic plantations at this point is because they do cost more money to run. And in the beginning here, we're going to be really tight on money. So once I start getting more money in and yada, 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 I can upgrade all these and I won't have to worry so much about, you know, degrading the land or anything like that. So. All right, let's check on our boats. Boats are going out, so that's good. That's going to start getting money in for us too. Right now, our expected revenue is going to be around $16,000, $17,000. Perfect. 11,000 we have. Oh, jumped to 8. This is why I like to pause it. Once I get some money in, I'm going to pause it. I'm really going to think about what I want to place next that's going to help me get money quickly. So let's take a look. Oil wouldn't be a bad idea. That is going to be an expensive one to place down though if I want to do one of those. This would be a bit cheaper. Let me check and see where we have our oil before I do anything though. You always want to check the overlays because it may turn out that we don't have access to oil at all and then you've wasted money unlocking something. Okay, see, if I would have unlocked that, not necessarily the best place for oil because this is where I put my farms. And if I put the oil, I could do it on this one, but if I put it down, the pollution is going to leach into the farms and it's going to really crap out the farms on me right now. So, that's a decision I'm going to have to decide on if I want to do that or not. And right now I kind of don't, but I kind of do at the same time. All right, let me see if I can unlock So I can unlock, I just unlocked that one, and once I get the option to build it, I'm going to need $20,000, but I'm going to try to build one. I'm going to try to bypass this guy. So let's go ahead and just wait for that to come in, wait for that to happen. We can always go here and check and see expected revenues, at least over 10,000. So the problem is the cost of what we are spending keeps going down as well. What's the expected revenue? Ooh, 36.
Robots replace your job?
That's not
An
bad.
official palace statement says
So
it depends
that
on
just
how
happened.
hard
We
you're
got
working,
21,000. So perfect. I can actually.
My
Didn't take me that long at all.
You can't make lemonade without a plantation and a good supply of migrant workers.
Now
Simple
I could
man,
modernize a
simple
ranch.
But he had a
So I will accept that mission there. In a second. I'll modernize a ranch real quick. Okay, so let's put down an oil rig and boom, boom, boom. Voila, we will be producing oil. So while that's going, I want to check the trades. We should be importing. Oh, it's exporting. That was the problem. I thought that was import. I messed up. This is export. I'm gonna need to cancel that and set up a new trade with the Middle East. Yeah. I thought that was an export, but it was not. Okay, so I could export apparel. I do believe I'm making apparel. Am I? Let me just double check. I'm gonna hit pause. And I do believe, yes. Yes, we are. Okay. So I could export apparel. That's one I could change. I could select that one. So sure, let's do that. Sign contract. Silly me. All right, the juice. Yes, the juice is going out. And gold is going out. I might want to put down another gold mine since I have a little bit of money. And yes, we'll just stick you right there.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
Okay, I will go ahead and deliver a speech. We are, our support is awful right now, so I need to work on that. I will acknowledge that healthcare sucks. I will praise the environmentalists. I'm going to blame nobody, and I'm going to promise nothing. Let's deliver that speech.
Tropico, my beloved home.
Okay. So
my
now,
adoring people.
I do
With
have
sorrow, I have watched you toil.
newspapers.
El Presidente, and your troubles will soon be over. Your Presidente hears the cries.
Okay, so
of the
I
sick.
could change the
You
newspaper
say
here
there are
to
not
The
enough
Dependent,
doctors
which will help
to label all
improve,
the illnesses.
increase the
But
approval
soon,
of citizens. I will do
everyone
that for a little
will know
while.
the names of all
And
their
I'm down
diseases.
40,000, so I can't really
Let
place
us
another
speak of
newspaper at
growth.
this time.
For like a tenacious weed, Tropico must grow.
So I can't really do
And
anything
even
until I get
weeds have
some
Friends
money
of
in
the
here.
earth.
I have had a note from your accountant.
Continue
Nothing
playing.
says security like a well-funded army, Presidente. The borders are safe, the nation is safe, and most importantly, you
Produce
are
meat. I
safe.
can do that.
So invest in the army.
All right,
I'm
we
as
just
big a fan of
imported
the
the
armed forces as
cars.
anyone. But a nation that doesn't have
Oh no, we
strong
just
values
exported
is
the
doomed.
apparel.
If you want the respect of other nations,
You did
A lot
as
of
I
things
asked,
happening all at once
but
right
I
now.
am
Hold
not
on.
as thrilled as I'd hoped.
All
You
right,
might
so I'm going to
still
accept
be
the money
able to
here.
raise an eyebrow
As you can
with
see,
my servant's help.
within just a matter of seconds, I was down 50,000. We just got a huge freighter in for 70,000, so now I'm up 30,000. So that's why you want your economy really good, because right now I know we're spending a lot of money for upkeep, for a lot of these advanced buildings, like juicery and all that other stuff. Which is why we spent so much time developing our base industry, like the farms, the logging camp, and that has really helped us to keep things going until we can start getting those big freighters in that are going to really bump up our cash. So we're going to just keep it going here. I'm going to want to do something. What am I going to want to do? So I can start getting in maybe some of these bigger industries. So maybe chocolate, because in order to produce chocolate, all I need is cocoa and sugar. And that's a pretty good industry to grab. So I'm going to put one of those down. I'll put it right next to this sugar farm here. Another really good one would be jewelry, because that's only going to take gold. So that's a good one to get. And I'm going to put it right next to the gold factory here. Excuse me, gold mine. So those are going to be a couple of really good industry buildings to get, because they only require one sort of industry item, such as, gold or whatever. So I do have a little bit of money left, and I just want to look and see if there's anything I desperately need in this moment. That's when you want to check the almanac, go to your happiness. We do need the commando garrison to start intimidating neighbors to bring this Caribbean happiness down. That's for sure. So what I do want to do is really focus on healthcare. So to do that, we need to either put down a clinic or a hospital. I'm going to do some clinics for now. I do want to maybe unlock the hospital at least. Or maybe I should put one of these down instead, because we really are going to need some health here. I'll put one hospital here and then a clinic up here. I think that will help us. And that'll probably be the only couple things I can do right now. So where do I want to put the clinic? I want it to kind of be centralized here. So, yeah, I'll put you right there. It's an alright spot. Okay. So that should help us with our happiness for our healthcare. And we really need to start really working on this support. Okay. So, as I was saying before, I need the commando garrison to go on the intimidation neighbors mission, which is going to decrease the Caribbean happiness by 5 every time they go on this mission, which is in Tropico 6. This is a necessary item to do in most of the missions. I always do this. So since I want them to repeat this mission over and over, and I don't want to have to manage it, I'm going to hit shift, click, and then that is going to, if you can see this little red arrow here, it means it's going to repeatedly do this mission over and over again without me having to go in and tell them to do it. I'm also going to do that here, because I do now want them to, the Pirate Cove, to go on repeated treasure hunts. Okay, so we just got a fire, and I don't have a fire station down, so that is going to be the next item I want to place down, and I don't want it to be right here in the middle. I want to save that space for something else, so I'm going to stick it kind of over here, I think. Kind of a little bit out of the way. High priority build that. We still have 12,000, so let's see, I'm just going to put everything on high priority build as if it's going to do something. All right, so upgrading. Let's start looking at upgrading because that's going to help us too. Decrease sugar consumption. That's a big... Uh-oh. Insufficient support. That's not good. Okay, so... Yeah, I just upgraded that, so it decreases the sugar consumption. Like I said, we do need to really bump up the support here. So once I get some more money in, I'm going to put down more newspapers. Okay. More media items are going to help us with this. So like a radio station, TV station. That's going to help us with our support. So I'm going to put a couple of radio stations, or excuse me, TV stations. And I am going to have to put this, well, maybe not. I can stick it, nope, I can't stick it there. There we go, that's good. I can stick that there. Let me do a radio station as well if I, yeah, I think I can with the money that I have. And where do I want to put you? It's out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Now people are rushing to the hospital. They are going to...
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
We have an election.
Intend to vote for you many,
big problem right now
times.
Because our support is way too low. And we would lose. We would basically lose the game at this point unless we say, yes, subtly pre-adjust the ballots. We're going to steal this election, folks.
Invest in Tropico, Presidente. That's the future. You plant money to grow a money tree, which drops
yes,
more
produce
money
juice. I can do that. Perfect. All right. No, I do need to do an embassy. I got to do the embassy. It's going to be the next building I do. Embassy. Embassy. Let's put one. We'll put a couple here. Okay, so now I have the TV station. Yeah, increase the approval of the people. And we don't want to do this forever because this is going to lower our liberty
Victory is
pretty
yours,
badly.
Presidente.
So we want to just...
I knew that you would succeed. And not just because I personally filled in all the ballots.
See, we just barely won. Ouch. So... rebuild. So problem is we're going to start to get some rebellions now because we kind of cheated the election. And I am running low on electricity. So the next thing I need to focus on is doing electricity. And I really want to put electricity, some of these things up here, these little wind turbines. Because the wind is going to be a bit better up here. So there will be a lot more power output up here. So we'll do a couple and see if that will help us get back into the... help increase our network balance.
Reports of downtown vandalism are greatly exaggerated. The fashionable new distressed architecture style is apolitical and proves nothing anyway, the palace says.
Okay. So now that we've pissed off the people efficiently, we are going to need to start building like some forts and some guard towers just to deal with these uprisings. So a good place is probably down here. I'm gonna get rid of that road. Boop, boop, boop. Get rid of those. Build ourselves a fort over here. Let's build some guard towers. Watchtowers might be a bit better. So we're gonna do a couple watchtowers over here. Maybe by the palace. And I do want to quick build those because I want those working. Alright. So let's see, what else can we do to help with the support? We could start bribing some of these faction leaders. I mean, they're not terribly, like 46% isn't terrible.
Can I help you?
Bribing is gonna be 3,000, so I'll just do a couple of them. So we select the leader, and then we go down to bribe, and it's gonna cost $3,000. All right, so it's been a little while. Let's check and see what's going on.
First, and now everyone is happy. Or they would
Let's see what's going on here with the broker. Penal colony edict. Okay, that would be a request that I could accept. However, if I do that, the penal colony edict, first off, I don't have it researched. I know that. Second off, it'll bring people to the island, but then we'll have a larger crime rate. So at this point, I'm not ready to do that either. So I'm going to discard that one. And now we do have some money coming in for our Swiss bank account. So I can unlock a couple of these slots and get some more requests coming in so that we can start doing those.
It's all strictly above board.
And then I'm also going to unlock a few of these. And so, stage a distraction. Let me go ahead and get this and I'll try and show you what it does real quick. It's kind of hard to explain. So if I select and I accept that one, I believe what I can do is I can go down to one of these like modernized ranch.
Hey, Presidente, I could use some help. Mostly I'm a self-actuated individual.
No, maybe I can't do it on ones that I've already accepted. When it comes up, I'll show you. I have one available basically, and it's waiting for me to use it. I just purchased it. So once it comes up, I'll tell you what stage as a distraction does. So I can also hit refresh and get some new offers in here, or I can just wait for these to populate, which is probably going to take like a few months or so. And I'll just wait because I don't have a lot of money. But while I do have some money, let's see if we can now put down a research lab. Nope, but I can unlock it. That I will do. So that's the faction leader coming to accept his bribe. Just walking over there, come get his money. All right, we got a little bit of money in again. One of our demands was completed. 2,000 is not a lot of money. I'm going to accept the +5 conservation standing. And that's basically, let me show you what that does. That's the politics. Where are the... Let's go to the almanac and politics. Here we go. So basically that increased the conservatives, excuse me, I'm saying the word wrong. The conservatives standing with us was increased slightly. So while I'm here, I might want to bribe these guys, the religious people. Let's bribe that faction and see if we can increase their likeness of us. Almanac people. Now, I need to get back to increasing the happiness. So I want to do fun. I want to do a little bit of faith. Healthcare's gone up a little bit, so that's good. So maybe just we'll focus on some fun to help us get in some money and to start making more money from the tourists. We can finally start focusing our time on them now that we kind of have our industry sort of built up. Oh, I do have the money to make the research lab. So first let's do that. And then I'll focus on, stick it right there. So we'll do this first and then I'll start focusing on the tourism. And this will be like my main focus for a little bit. Tourism. Well, let me put down another hotel while I can. That will help. We'll put one right there. And you definitely want to try and put down more parks too for these guys to make sure that the beautification is high up there. And as you can see, I just changed the look of the park. I'm holding down Alt and scrolling with the mouse key to change how they look. And you can do that with almost all of these, I believe. Yeah. They each have like one, maybe 2 other options that you can choose from. So let's put a couple up here, some parks, maybe a little one here. And there we go. Cute little plaza here for these guys. Nice. Hotel. Let's check out the rest of the island. Eventually we may have to build up on these other islands, but not yet.
A spate of vandalism has been denounced by the palace as sour grapes. Poor people simply don't understand the pressures of wealth. A spokesperson.
We've got prehistoric insect fossils, Presidente, so let's find out what DNA we've got. I got crocodile in the sweepstake. That would be a downer.
Okay, main quest. Have a spy academy. Of course, we do need one of those. So that'll be one of the next buildings that I create. Ooh, roller coasters. Yeah, we're gonna do that anyways. So, okay, let me hit pause. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and we will continue with this mission in the next video. If you guys liked this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and we will see you next time.